and start streaming because I shut Streamlabs up about asking me for a pop-up of going to one place. Alright. I'm going to just trust this and say hello everyone and welcome to Derelict DND, the only D&D game where we don't always follow the rules of not hurting anyone, only stealing from those who deserve it, and playing the game like you have nothing to lose. I will be your DM for tonight. I am Goji. Tonight with us we have Zoltric.
Hi.
Amber.
Hello, hello.
Vezran.
Hello.
Burrick.
Hey.
And Mateo.
Yo ho ho.
And before we begin tonight, I am going to do something that I have forgotten to do for the past 2 or 3 sessions, which is Dog Pound Expo. It is a 72-hour charity event. November, I believe, 8th through the 10th is what I said before. Raised over $10,000 for To Right Love on Our Arms, a mental health charity. Great work. If you're looking for a link to that, if you want to do a speed run, or if you just want to know when it is and how you can donate, that is in the description down below. Alright, you all find yourselves once again in the Derelict pub. Not so derelict at the moment. I'm sure at some point someone will have a fight in the pub, maybe not one of you, and it'll return to its former state. But right now, it's still in pretty good shape.
Hopefully we have insurance.
It is actually a pretty busy day.
Crumlick, give me some meat, please.
What'd you say?
Please give me some meat, Crumlick.
Meat, all right, all right.
He pours some meat and slides it over to you.
I'm gonna try and just catch it.
Yeah, you are able to do so as it slides across the bar.
Okay. And I'm gonna down it.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a
Wait.
con.
Oh, yeah, sure. Con save.
You're feeling pretty good. A little bit of a buzz. Nothing too serious.
It's Crumlick, I'm sorry.
You said it right. You said it perfectly.
No, I said.
I heard.
I said Crumlick first.
Oh. He heard it, Cramlick. I heard it, Cramlick.
Okay, fair enough. So, how's Eric treating you?
He's treating me fine. I suppose he's still saying that I can only have one drink a blemmin' week. Can you believe that?
One a week.
Yeah. No fun
Well,
allowed.
Serving size.
That's better than not at all, I think.
But is it helping you to feel better?
Yeah, I'm usually awake more of the time. I'm feeling a bit sprier, you know. Even going talking to my sister and a kid a bit more.
But you have a nephew?
Niece. I have a niece.
Wow. Well, good for you.
I don't really have much to mention.
He kind of dusts his overcoat off.
Keeping myself a little clean.
You can mention that your bar is doing pretty well at this point.
Oh, yeah. Quite a bit of people in. Multiple
Don't
adventures.
short sell yourself, Kremlik, you know? You're a thriving businessman in an otherwise tough world. There's all kinds of trickery afoot these days. Pat yourself on the back more.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're speaking, you see walking, well, not really walking in a puff of this reddish, and you smell sulfur. And it is just not, it smells like a little like death and fire. You see a large, looks like some kind of devil with 2 large horns, large wings, a tail, and I think it's a pitchfork. It might be a spear. I don't remember the stat block exactly. Let's see. It is a pitchfork. Yeah.
I thought you tried it.
Tridents and pitchforks are actually two different weapons. Tridents are more used for water-based combat,
Okay.
used to move hay. Pitchforks are actually a item that is based around myth, like the Iron Maiden. It's actually a weapon that's never been actually created. Tridents are.
Oh, cool.
Actually, that was a lie. Pitchforks weren't actually weapons; they were mostly used for farming.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They can canonically be tell different because tridents have like 3 pointy bits, and pitchforks have 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
You see this large devil look around a bit and say, I'm looking for workers.
So this guy just having
Born freaks.
now.
Look, if he wants to make a deal, don't trust him. All right.
I'm not here. Well, technically we will be both signing a contract, but it's not really a deal, more like a job.
What's this job?
You'll be robbing Mammon's casino.
Let's discuss this in the basement.
I don't have a basement map. You're discussing it here.
Well, not really a basement, more like the side room I made. Oh, yeah, by the way, guys, I could, just because I could, I just made a back room.
I don't remember that.
Remember, I gave up that like 2,000.
Oh yeah, you did. All right, well, unfortunately, I don't have a map for that either, so we're gonna have to theater of the mind it.
So, anyways, I never heard of it.
Then consider yourself not that sinful. It's a casino on Mineros, and it's also the capital of Mineros. It's where the archdevil Mammon himself lives. And it's where he collects so much gold that you could stack it high and never find the end.
You sure you want to continue talking about this in this sort of area?
We are theater of the minding that you're in the back room.
Oh, all right. What kind of
Mammon
boats is
demon?
What'd you say, Mateo?
So Mammon is some type of demon or something?
He's a
Who is
devil.
this person? Why are we robbing him? Why would you like us to rob him? I mean,
he screwed me over. He's why I ended up in the prison in Malbolge.
If I can survive, am I allowed to harm one of the horns on his head and take it as a trophy?
Mammon doesn't have horns. Not all devils look the same. He's more of a snake fella. He's also a little fat, as much as he tries to hide it.
Does he at least have wings?
No, he doesn't have wings.
Oh, so more like a worm dragon.
He's his lower half's snake, his upper half's more devilish.
I'm cutting off his tail and keeping it then, if I get the chance.
Good luck.
He shows the, Rourke's gotta take the, show the devil the no god's fingers. I cut off a god's fingers. If I can do that, I'm trying to cut off a devil's tail.
You see this horned devil, his eyes go wide. You've dealt with the Enogu?
Yeah.
Those demons, man. Those demon lords are strong. They're nowhere near as good as us devils, but...
Yeah, I think he has me to thanks for that. If I didn't trap him and order him from coming into this realm, he probably would have ripped him in half.
I cut the fingers off myself, alright? That was no easy feat.
Listen,
That's right, Burke. We saw you
Yeah.
do it.
listen.
Anyways,
I need you to rob him his vault. He's got it pretty far down under his casino. You're gonna take every single piece of gold in there.
How? You just said you could stack it high and never see the something? The bottom? The top?
How are we
Yeah.
going to get that gold?
He takes out a bag, and on it is some infernal runes. And as he opens it, it looks like the bag just goes somewhere else. This leads to my estate in Avernus. You are going to put every piece of gold you find in this bag, and it'll be in my estate in Avernus.
so how do you know if we keep the gold to ourselves or not?
The
Like,
bag
what's
will
stopping us from-
count. I know how much gold Mammon has. I've seen his papers.
But what's stopping us from just
What if he has
taking
extras?
everything?
What'd you say? Here, what'd
What
you
if he-
say, Zortrick?
Like, what if Mammon has extras?
I know how
Um,
much is kept in that vault.
How do you know for sure?
I have a guy on the inside. He's seen Mammon's papers. All right.
Is this guy on the inside someone we should be contacting? Are they a contact for us? Do you have any knowledge of his security? Stuff like that.
I do. All right. Mammon
Oh,
has special
Mhm.
code words that he uses to get into his vault. There are very few people who know those. There's an imp that writes new ones every single day, and after they're written, he's killed.
Why?
Oh, laugh about that. That's messed up.
Mammon does not like people knowing. He trusts two guards to just know the code words and know that he or Bale is supposed to say them, and he trusts that Bale knows the code words. Bale is his second in command.
Hmm.
Bale can usually be found in the vault, protecting the gold.
What species is he?
He's a devil, but looks a lot more like a minotaur.
Does he have spells?
Let me pull up the stat block here. Yes.
What kind of spells do you have? Does he have any Can you just give us the basics of his spells or something?
He's got Alter Self, Charm Person, Detect Magic, Invisibility, Major Image, Dispel Magic, Fly, Suggestion, Wall of Fire, and Dominate Monster.
Wow, you've really done your homework. That's the detailed list of his spellcasting ability.
Mammon's the reason I got in prison. I want to screw him over right.
What's the deal there, by the way? You went into a bit of detail on that, but is Mammon, how long ago was that? What was the deal between you two? Is he going to be expecting some sort of retaliation from you?
I doubt it. A while back, a long while, I was working with Mammon, and he asked me to break a mortal's contract early. I said no, that's against the laws of hell, and then he threatened me with punishment of death, and so I decided maybe I might do it. Then he told Belial, who is the judge in Phlegothos, one of the archdevils there, and he put me on trial, sentenced me guilty, and then I ended up in the prison in Malbolge, the 6th layer of hell.
Mm.
Lucky I didn't get my head cleaved off by Alistair.
I swear.
Oh.
I swear to
Sorry.
God, if any Hasbin Hotel fans in the chat, I'm going to be pissed.
Alistair the Grim. That it is an actual, in 5e lore, character associated with Asmodeus.
Good.
Stop.
All right, back to
You never
game.
answered. You never answered my question. What's stopping us from taking the money for ourselves?
That bag counts every piece of gold that gets put in it. If I am short
Yeah.
a single gold, deals off. And you all are stuck in Mineros.
Okay, so the contract is for us to put all the gold in the bag, yeah?
Yes.
All right. Can anybody else think of anything we might need to know about this heist? Maybe some plans, layouts for the building, points of egress and ingress. I don't know how you say that actually.
Other ventilations in the casino.
Low-level stuff. Usually he tries to keep the gross smell of the swamps of Mineros out of it, wants to keep his image up, all that gold. You will, however, be going down an elevator to get to the vaults. I know you mortals don't have things like that, but it's a large jet of fire that holds up a platform, and it raises and lowers to get where it needs to go.
Why
Oh,
does
that
it
sounds
have to be
great.
fire?
Because it's hell.
That makes sense. That's it.
Wait a moment. A precise set of valves that can lift a number of people or objects.
Oh
Might
no.
There's Guild.
Anyway, that casino's going to be full of different people, probably lots of mortals, and there's going to be a side room where all the highest players are. Mammon will be walking around the casino occasionally, very occasionally. He doesn't like to go out that much, but he usually does once per day. I'll be sending you to the... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I have a question about our mission.
Ask away.
Do you have any extra tools to lend us on our mission?
I'll get you whatever whatever you think you need.
Okay, listen. I'm going to need smoke bombs, costumes. I'm going to need smoke bombs, costumes, a monkey, and a blowhorn.
I don't think a monkey's an object.
You see here the devil raise an eyebrow? If you say so. And you see he takes out a bag. Let's see here. And he pulls out an imp. Hey. And he writes down some stuff. Go get this. And he tosses the imp out the door.
All right, guys. All right, listen, pal. Can't just drop this on us without. Oh, guys, here's the plan.
I am streaming. I do not want to get copyright claimed.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Man, I'll be posing as I'll be as Noob, aka intern reporter Ruby Rose, with my cameraman Zoltrick, aka Jimmy Connor. We'll, we'll be while we're distracted. We'll be going and distracting his right hand man and the owner of the casino. While we're doing that, Chair, aka what's your name again? Veteran?
Vezrin.
Yeah, Vezrin, my mistake. You'll be sneaking through the vents, trying to get to the control center. Mateo, you'll be dealing with the guys guarding the entrance to the elevator. Once you take them out, you and Vezrin team up and go downstairs. Once then, you must deal with his right-hand man in the vault. I got something special for you. We'll try and follow up with you in a moment after I release the monkey into the casino, causing the distraction. Once that happens, we'll join you at the elevator and go down. Once we go down, I'll go in and I'll deal with his right-hand man by teleporting him to a different dimension. He won't be able to come back for exactly 12 hours. Once we do that, we will literally have about 90 seconds. So, while we're doing that, Cool Demon, you'll be our getaway driver. You guys go through a portal and meet up inside of his palace. You guys go through a... Wait, can someone survive going through a bag and make it to your home? Once that happens...
You see the Horn Devil rub his head. I'm the one who's getting you to Mineros. I'm going to be giving you a poker chip that'll take you back here.
Also, just because I'm small doesn't mean that I'm sneaky. You don't want me trying to sneak. It's a bad idea.
I would not recommend trying to go through the vents, too. Occasionally, they might purge him.
Why can't I be the distraction?
So there was a reason for the sneaky items. I should have taken what was his Bob Noblin up on his cloak offer.
The monkey is the distraction. I'm going to inject it with some of my blood and just release it.
By the way,
Wait.
his right-hand man Bale is pretty much always in the vault. And you're gonna probably need to lift the piece of paper with the code word off Mammon.
So we need to get up. Alright, I'll do it. I'm the most charismatic.
What does that have to do with stealing the paper from him?
I can probably distract long enough, or one of us sneaks up behind them. Who has the best sleight of hand? I've got +2.
Your plan right now is to verbally distract this powerful demon guy while someone sneaks up behind him to steal the paper.
Yeah.
So am I
making
just
it
going to be left out?
I don't know, Burke. I think we're figuring it out still.
Hey, it's compared to my first plan. It was based off. My first plan was based on weekends of burning.
You see, when you say demon, the Horn Devil looks very offended, but he doesn't say anything.
Devil, sorry, Horn Devil. I didn't mean any.
Yeah, bro, it's 1824.
Yeah. In case you don't know, mortals, demons and devils hate each other.
Right.
On the German.
I'm a silly human.
I would like to request an object.
What's that?
Hunting trap.
Alright. As you see, the imp gets back with everything. Okay, boss, I've retrieved... Go get a hunting trap, too. Okay. Post haste, you lazy bones.
Do you know if there's any type of magical surveillance in this place? It could be more practical for us to just be invisible. You know what I mean?
No, but he does have imps at every dealer's table.
Hmm.
The only real way I can get you all in is through the front door. At least of the section above the vault. It's much larger than you'll see, but you don't really need to go anywhere else but that section.
How far down is the vault?
The elevator ride's pretty long. I don't remember exact. Maybe 200 feet.
I can just teleport down.
1 second. Let me pull up Dimension Door because I'm pretty sure
500 feet.
pretty sure you have to know where you're going.
I just have to have all I gotta do is just know where it is, have a vague description of it.
True.
Well, to be fair,
Although, how good of an idea that is, I'll leave up to you.
well, either
I have a
either I
You can
fail
go.
and the spell doesn't work, or it does and I get in the vault. But then I have a demon, but I'm trapped in a vault with a devil. And I use my action.
I have a question.
Ask why.
It's about the session. How long do you think it's gonna take?
I'm not sure. Usually we try to be over around 8 Central Time, 9 Eastern Time. Sometimes we end 30 minutes early or to an hour early. Depends on how quickly you guys get through what I have prepped. Combat usually slows us down, but it's very possible that you guys can get through this entire session without any combat.
Yeah, sure. Barack might not do something off the rails out
But
of boredom.
All right, so there's imps guarding, watching at the tables, who I imagine have some type of true sight abilities or see
Oh, no.
invisibility.
No, imps are not that powerful.
Oh, so invisibility could be an applicable way of getting to where we need to be for this elevator situation.
True.
Um, Maybe disguising ourselves as demons that are supposed to be there could also be a feasible way of getting us our bodies into the elevator and shutting it down if there's not, magically visual people around to be watching our true forms.
I know that the high players sometimes, if they've got something real valuable, they're allowed to take it down to the vault.
Oh, see, I was thinking, man, I was gonna go for an Ocean's 11, but I thought it might be a little on the nose. Um, God damn it, that's my favorite player. um, so I look at him and I give him like a knowing wink, and I'm like, all right, I see what you're doing there. That could be. Could you furnish us with something that might seem important enough, even if it's offhanded, not like a giant destructive laser or something, but something that might seem like it would warrant going into the vault? Or is that a little too much attention for you guys? Like, I guess I was thinking invisibility or disguises, but of some sort. But because I don't like to really have the attention be on me if I'm going covert on something. But do you guys think that posing as high rollers maybe would be more applicable, opening up to thoughts from the team?
If you don't want all eyes on you, I make a good distraction.
A good what?
Distraction.
Well, yeah, but theoretically, we want you with us if we have to face Ball in the, like you can't
Yeah,
be
fair.
not to
So,
say you
yeah,
can't tell you that,
yeah.
but
But
like your
the,
sword against the demon is probably the most valuable asset we have.
also, but there you go. I have disadvantage on stealth due to being half plate.
Well, yeah, so like we may not require stealth with, you know what I mean? Like if we don't go
Mm-hmm.
invisibility, if we go disguise, or if we pose as high rollers, you won't have to be you won't have to be stealthy at all. That it will be essentially just making our way, above the board. Otherwise,
I
Say,
Yeah.
agree that if we are able to disguise ourselves and pose as high rollers, that we should do that because yeah, stealth is not veterans' strong suit in the least.
Mm-hmm.
fine. So you guys want to pose as high rollers, right?
Yes.
Then allow me.
yeah.
Let's change. Now let's change our look. Thankfully, I already have
Or
something picked out.
can I offer one more thing in between deciding about really solidifying the high roller thing? Just because you guys are bad at stealth, we do have this horn devil here, and he's agreed to furnish us with some things. I know of a few spells that could help us still power through stealth capacity. We could work in a combination of invisibility, and I think there's a spell. I look at the demon and I start the devil, the horn devil, and I start snap my fingers. I'm like, God, I can't remember.
Uh,
Pass without trace. Is that something do you have those things available?
I can get my men to provide you with scrolls for both of those.
Oh,
So don't feel like we can't be stealthy. It's just, do we prefer stealth to the attention of being high rollers? And then I think that we can get there.
I mean, you guys want? I can pretty much just disguise myself as anything.
All right. So I mean, seems like we're on the disguise page. How do you guys feel? All for disguising?
I guess either works. I
Huh?
hate being in a casino filled with devil scum.
Yeah, these guys are
All
pretty
right.
bad.
How bad?
They're all greedy. Mammon's the greediest. When you're in the casino, if you see a golden snake skull, break it for me.
What's the implication there? Why?
Well, that's where Mammon keeps a good amount of the souls he's won.
Also, it's
Would
just
we
next
be freeing
to
those
you.
souls? We don't have to
Wait,
give those souls to you, do
No, I don't get them. I don't
we? Wait,
need
okay.
the souls. I've got enough already.
Six,
Just
six.
anything to
Gladly.
screw him over even more. And he reaches into his pocket, or well, a pouch he has on his hip, and he pulls out a large, well, I wouldn't say large, decently sized gray and red gem. And he says, "This is something pretty valuable that can get you into the vault if you need it." And he sets it down on the table.
all
All
right.
right.
If that doesn't work, I have something else that might be able to get us into the vault.
And maybe some really nice attire for that would be fitting for high rollers in this Mammon casino. Maybe an all white suit with a red tie and one of those red handkerchief things for the pocket. Is that something you guys do there? The devil casino?
He shrugs and then he snaps his fingers, and you see multiple different suits, dresses, all kinds of just lavish clothing. He's even got stuff that a guard would wear, like if you're guarding a very expensive client.
Ooh, I'll be a guard, but a
I'll be
fly
a
guard.
guard. I hate rushing up.
I'll be playing. All right, so you two are going to be in a. You two are going to be guards, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're guards without someone to protect.
Yeah, Vezran should totally be the high roller.
All right.
I was thinking Amber.
Why not both?
Amber is obviously going there, right?
Who else wants to be the who else wants to be the high roller?
Well, we've got 3 more people, so maybe you all be high rollers.
All right, you two be my bodyguard.
Zoltrak would not fit High Roller 100%.
Zolt,
How so?
Well, I feel like. Wait, what's a High Roller again?
rich person, Jeff Bezos.
Rich person.
Flaunts their money around.
Yeah,
Very
Zoltrak just
self-important.
wouldn't like to, like. He feels like it would be greedy and he wouldn't like that.
Oh, I mean, you're just
Even
pretending.
if it's
You don't have
acting.
to actually be that person.
Even if it's acting, because he feels. Because he's always, like, lawful and he likes to keep things in order, which means he could probably rather be a guard.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, LP. Okay, so you three will be my bodyguards, and Vezran will be my I don't know, arm candy. I don't care.
She could also be a high roller. It could just be an equally high rolling partner of yours.
Yeah, sure. Here's some money, each of you, just in case.
Brock pockets it.
I also
Right?
wanted
How
it.
much? Yeah, right. How much are you giving?
There's about 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. How much is 150 each? So 150
For 4 of
times.
us, 600.
Yeah, all 4 of you. Or
600.
600.
I think it'd be enough.
So I'm not betting anything to those fucking devils.
Wait, did I ever
Okay,
get
at
my
this point,
hunting trap?
What'd you say, Zoltrak?
Did I ever get my hunting trap?
Yes. The Emperor turned with the hunting trap, looking. Looks like he's got a couple on him. He's, here you go.
hey you.
Ah!
Can I ask his master? Hey, can I ask him for something?
Go ahead.
All right, you. Find me a find me this thing called a reverse chicken. Find me a reverse chicken.
Reverse. Oh,
I don't. You see the Horn Devil chuckles a little. Go on. Find it. Otherwise, you're going back in the River Styx and you're going to come out a lemur.
Conan.
What?
A
Uh,
lemur.
I'm sorry. He's gonna come out what?
A lemur. They're like little blobs of flesh that roll around. When fresh souls come into hell, that's what they start as. They're so fun to poke around. We sometimes, some of us, larger devils, we pick them up, toss them to each other. They scream. It's hilarious.
That's hard.
Baruch.
Look,
See.
Barak, like his hand goes to his face, like you can even see blood coming out of it, like coming out of his hand. He fucking hates devils, kind of this crap.
at this point, I'm kind of scared to play tiefling around you.
What do we get for doing this job for you, bud?
You could get a cut of the gold, which I will separate after you've given it all to me. I can do that. I could get you something that only a resident of hell could get. I could get you water from the River Styx. That's pretty valuable.
Turning people into blobs. If you poured it on someone, would it turn them into blob?
It would erase their memory. Unfortunately, they gotta be conscripted into hell to become a lemur.
Say, I question. I got an idea. It might be. Vesra, do you still have the holy water I gave you?
You gave me holy water?
Yeah, a while back when I made a ton of money selling my items like Tony Stark. I mean, screw it. I don't have the mental genius to come up with a D&D equivalent.
You can say
Yeah.
Roland Tarkin.
Yeah, Roland Arkham, the man of copper. Anyways, yeah, I bought everyone some new stuff. Him a new sword, him a new flute. Use some holy water, and I think him new. I forgot.
Brass
But
knuckles.
anyway,
I do seem to remember a mention of that on the Discord.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would still have it. I wouldn't have used it last time or with the Felt friends.
Can I turn the holy water to a gas?
Vaporize that shit.
I'm going to miss that. Put that in the smoke grenades.
Wouldn't boiling the hell out of it make it even more holy? I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
No, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
Legitimately though, think about this. Think about holy water in the ammunition for paintball guns.
Oh god.
Wait, and in theory, wouldn't holy water, like, if you wait, Mammon's a demon, so if you splashed on him, wouldn't he get hurt?
Yeah.
Level.
Anything unholy will be infected. Zombies, vampires. Hell, even if a pound kisses a vampire, they'll die instantly.
No, that's not true. We won't be enjoying it if we get splashed with holy water, but it won't kill us.
All right, so
Okay.
so should I still turn the holy water into a gas and release it into the air?
If you want to.
Yes.
I'm not gonna be there. I'm gonna be sitting back here, relaxing.
Yeah, but how much damage would that be?
I know there's some sort of there's some actual calculation for it. Oh, it's 2d6 radiant.
2d6 radiant. That's going to be
Yeah.
the air, like
15-foot radius, you know. Because if you turn into a smoke bomb, it'll be in the air for maybe 30 seconds.
and there's 6 seconds in combat.
So yeah, it'd be 5 rounds is what it would be.
And they'll passively take that. I'm guessing there's no save to taking your weakness.
Not for fiends or undead, because just breathing it in would hurt them.
I have a question.
Ask away.
If we like bumped into Mammon and he knew what we were doing, would he try, like, would we get into battle?
Well, if Mammon figured out what you were trying to do, it's very possible. I can tell you right now, trying to fight Mammon isn't a good idea.
I want to cut off his tail, though. I want a new trophy. Since I got denied the werebear pelt last session.
If you want to fight Mammon, you can. It's possible that you win. He might roll utter garbage.
Is there a possibility that you die?
It is very real, especially against Mammon. It's a very real possibility that someone can die.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
I
Brian.
guess we're agreeing to
After we
this.
do all the gold, you can totally go fight him by yourself if you want.
I'm just gonna ice walk off his tail and run.
Okay. Well, I only have one more question, and I think we're ready to go. I don't know about everyone else, but I light my hands on fire, say burn, and I look at the horned devil, and I say, "This is hellfire."
Don't use that.
Yeah.
That'll heal us.
Hmm. Yeah. See, I was afraid of something like that.
Well, I'm a paladin, so devils, and I know devils are weak to the lights we use.
Yeah, your smites are gonna cut through them if you have to get into a fight.
And with this ring I got, my smites are stronger than ever.
Keep that thing away from me.
Oh, yeah. I was just gonna put it even closer to him. I like seeing a devil cower in fear.
You're lucky you're doing this job for me, otherwise you'd be very dead.
Maybe. Who knows? I just gotta put my hand down. Who knows?
All right. Um, well, knowing that, and knowing that, do you have a ring of some sort or anything that could change the damage of my attacks to something more applicable, like radiant or water?
I don't keep radiant stuff on me. I like living. Just
That makes
Did you
holding that
forget?
hurts.
Did you forget we have a magic shop at our fingertips? And
That's right, Bob Noblin. Well, I think we won't be needing your services anymore, Horned Devil. It was nice meeting. No, I'm just playing. Does
Wait,
anybody else need anything before we embark? I'm gonna stop by Bob
wait.
Noblin.
Does he have any rings in general?
What?
Does does the dude have any rings in general?
Bob
Magic
Goblin
rings?
or
The Horn Devil? Yeah, well, I can make you deal. I can make you deal fire damage, but against devils, that's not really gonna help you.
Yeah. Yeah. Then I might pass on.
All right.
I run as fast as I can at 85 feet. Oh, wait, no, it's doubled, so it's
You
90.
know, you could just walk into the lobby and ring the bell.
Nope, nope.
Got to get the
No,
cardio
I'm
in.
just, yeah, no, I'm just joking. Yeah, ringing the bell is smart. Sometimes I'm so fast now, and I can like run in the air. It's my first instinct sometimes, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, and you see he spins around. Yeah. Can I help you?
Hey, Bob.
Good to see you, kid.
Um, everything you've given us has been working so great. Uh, I love the bracers. I'm running all over the sky. It's I'm even way faster, but we're going to deal with some demonic shenanigans, and well, don't you know, my hellfire is not going to be applicable. I'm looking for something that might allow me to adjust the damage type of maybe my weapon or anything really be helpful.
Can you also
He's,
give
I
us?
was thinking maybe a ring or a necklace of some sort.
he reaches into a bag and he pulls out a branding iron, and there are multiple, what look like plates on the side of it with different runes. And he says, "Let's see. I could just sell you this branding iron. It's
Well,
pretty powerful stuff, though. It costs
what does
you
it do?
5,000 gold, but it has all kinds of runes: Ignan, Orin, Infernal, Abyssal, Celestial."
Oh, that sounds dope. Well, I may have to get that from you after this job here. But maybe I'll just have to deal with it for this demon job. It's a little outside my price range right now, Bob.
Ah,
I, actually, I do have I want to know. So you know those beads that Amber uses?
yes.
What'd you say?
How much to make those beads with lightning bolt instead of lightning bolt?
Oh
Guiding
yeah, but
bolt?
like
It's a spell with pretty much our character. It deals radiant damage.
I remember it. He's just thinking. Probably I'd charge you 20 gold per bead.
And he's gonna give him a bag of 1,000 gold. Give me 20. Sure. How much is he gonna be?
Uh, uh, okay. He snaps it. He reaches out a spout and says, "Let's see. That would take me a very long time, but I should be able to speed it up." He pulls out a sending stone. Dominicus, yeah, I'm gonna need to call that favor in. All the wizards you know. All of them. Just all of them. Guiding bolt. You know those crappy obsidian bead things? Just make, 20 of them. And yes, put them in the chest that sends them to me. He just sits there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he reaches into his bag and pulls out all the beads individually. There you go.
Awesome.
Wait,
Under how much?
What were they?
Under how much? Oh, sorry.
I asked how much were they?
20 gold per bead for guiding bolt, which is like a level 1 spell, I think.
You said 20 gold bead.
I probably should have done a
So like
stronger
50.
spell.
Oh, let me real quick do.
Sorry.
You give him
divide.
1,000.
Yeah, actually, it probably is 50, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1,000 divided by 20 is 50.
You're right. He said 20 is what he said, so you get 50
Yeah, my
instead.
bad.
You get 50.
Hey,
Okay. I wonder how much damage this could do against a single devil if I just lob the whole bag at them.
well, if you want, after a few of those, I can probably make something good. Something quite powerful.
The horn devil kind of stands there. Are you guys ready to go?
I think so.
Can I take a
I
quick
believe
minute
so.
to tinker?
What are you trying? They're the same as your lightning bolt beads, but they just use guiding bolt instead. They're already charged with the spell.
Ah, screw it. I load them into a few shells. I give them my shotgun.
Ah. All right. And as you approach, the horn devil says, "All right, you all have fun in Monaros." And he snaps his fingers, and you all suddenly blip onto a train that pulls up
I've got.
to a casino. Let me focus ping you guys.
By the way, if anyone asks, that thing's a kid.
All right, you all arrive outside of the casino. Fairly large place. You can see that the door goes off this way. What do you do?
I guess we're just gonna go inside the casino.
Um,
I can already smell the infernal stink from out here.
It does not smell nice at all. You're not sure if that's the casino, or as you look to your out, you can see that off of this nice, heavily built area, you can see swamps in the distance, and it is rank. It looks like this casino is the only place in this entire layer of hell that is kept up whatsoever.
Can I actually just take a brief jaunt around this building? It seems quite large, but I'd like to just look around, maybe use perception to see if there's anything that might be helpful information for us to know from the outside of the building, if there's any cracks, if there's any holes, if there's any spots that we might be sneaking into, out of, anything like that.
Go ahead and roll.
And I essentially will also be like using the bracer to just also get some visual from the air. You know what I mean? It won't just be like a ground view, but I'll be looking. You know what I mean?
It looks like the building you're walking into is only part of a much larger casino. But if you remember, the Horn Devil said that this is where the vault was.
Okay.
There is gold pretty much everywhere. Inscribed, you can see multiple statues of what looks like a top half more devilish, bottom half snake creature smiling with 2 thumbs up, and it says "Come spend money" next to it.
And did you say the statue's made of gold?
Yes.
Thankfully, I have a belt of hill giant strength, so.
As you continue, running around and looking at this place, you notice that there are a few back doors that you could possibly take. And you see some devils standing outside, smoking. Looks like they might be on some kind of break.
Okay. Let me just jot that down real quick. Back doors.
Wilcher takes one look at the casino and is extremely disgusted.
Fair.
Yeah, Brock too.
So I come back to the group and I'm just like, hey guys, I passed around. There seem to be a couple back doors that we might be able to link up to, you know what I mean, or escape if need be. Light guardage outside, so not too much to deal with on an exit if we have to go that way. Could be helpful, maybe not. Oh, excuse me, I turn to Amber and I say, security sweep done, ma'am. And I start walking inside.
All right. As you're walking past, you walk across a nice, carpet, and there's a lemur sitting outside. Just
Go, please. I have to go back in.
Hey man, you should quit. You seem like you've lost enough already.
Yeah.
What do you know anyway?
Not much, I guess, and I turn to leave.
all right. As you all, just gonna drag all of you up to the door. As you all approach the door to the casino, and I'll focus ping real quick. You see 2 bearded devils standing outside and they say, "Welcome to Mammon's Casino. Please come in, spend as much money as you'd like."
Why, thank you.
Thank you.
Our computers here have come to win a bunch of money, hopefully. We'll just be protecting them as we pass through the tables. All's well.
Okay. Are you here on average business or something with a little more stakes?
Oh well, our wards here, they don't like to speak to others. They're a bit. I lean in. They're a bit affluent, if you will. They're looking to drop some big coin here. It's a bit of a hassle on my part, if you know what I mean. The higher ups are always a lot to deal with, but they're looking to have a good time, win some money, lose some money. You know how it goes. I think they've got some assets, though, some big assets that they're trying to put down tonight. So we usually have to see somebody about stuff like that. I don't know how it works here, but I figure I'd give you the heads up.
Understood. He looks at the other bearded devil and he starts walking away into the casino.
If you need any contact with me, my name's John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. So I'll be with the security team over here. If there's any protocols we have to get through, you just let me know, and I'll make sure we're in tip top to obey all the rules here.
Well, when you go in, you're gonna want to go to your right. For
Hmm.
those on the that shouldn't be there. For those on the map, that's more up, uh, to the north. And then you're gonna go. You're gonna walk past the tentacles, and there's a private room with our best dealer, and all the wealthier folk here. Don't see many mortals around there, but
Thank you, sweet.
Well, we try to surprise.
Huh?
As for holding some of our more uh, lucrative or more important betting items, is that something that you guys do here? We have some things with us that we'd like to put on the line that are of great importance, even though we've got a bit of security working with us tonight. We don't like to stir up too much you know lingering looks or anything like that. So, is there
my
anywhere safe that we can put our wagers to facilitate a smooth time in the casino?
we have a top of the line vault where Lord Mammon keeps all of his greatest treasures and all his gold. My compatriot, after finding out how important your clients are, has gone to see Lord Mammon and bring him down. And he'll evaluate if what you've got is important enough for his vault.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Should we wait for him in that main room that you described, or in another area?
You can you can go to the high players table and he'll be there shortly.
Thank you, and I give a brief, like, professional nod. You know what I mean? And then walk back over to the team, and I'm like, all right, guys, or I say, mistress. Um, they've set up for us the blah 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 in the blah blah blah, and we'll be going to deliver the blah 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 as we wait.
Mhm.
Begin to usher them inside.
All
I
right,
just want to get out of here as fast as I can.
all right. We're going to need code names. I'll be Paula, Paul McCartney. You'll be George.
Maybe be quiet about that.
Yeah, the bearded devil gives you kind of a strange look for a second.
I'll whisper.
He
Should we just
okay.
make this?
He doesn't suspect
I
anything.
am Baruch.
How about we
Just-
just call you Ringo? Vezrin, you're going to be Paul. No, wait, I'm going to be
Everyone can choose their
Paul
own
McCartney,
names.
and you'll be Jonah. No, like Josie.
All right.
You guys don't get that reference, you're not cultured.
I know who the Beatles are.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, well, let's head this way.
Did I get a code name?
I think you're one of the Beatles, I believe, Zoltrick.
I'm John Jacob.
At least that's
I
what
guess
you
I'm
told
Ringo.
the bearded devil over here.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm John Jacob. Yeah, that's it. I
And
scan security like as we walk in. I'm like looking for any like surveillance or if there's more guards hidden or little imps around looking at people or if there's anything magical that might be recording your movements or scrying of any sort, anything
Alright.
like that.
As you look forward into the main room, you see that the tables are pretty much loaded, and at each one of them is an imp working dealings. You know, dealing out cards. They're playing a couple different games. You can see, classic Texas Hold'em, blackjack, rummy, things like that.
wait,
It's not called Texas Hold'em in this universe. It's called something else.
I thought
They call it
blackjack.
a harness.
What were you gonna say?
We're going
Amber?
through.
John, may you please, Vezrin, I whispered to Vezrin, take the others and, go to the room. John, can you please be a dear? I say out loud and join me at the blackjack's table. I want to, through grit teeth, I want to, play a game.
I think we need to get rid of our high stakes gem first into the vault.
He
Yeah,
was
that's-
saying that I should do that.
Yeah. I just want to survey the area, you know. Just so it can get us the better spot. Like, is there a table where there's probably a good area where we could look at everything?
Let's see. As the three go off to the other room, which I very gingerly drag them over there against their will. There is the center table, which seems to have, or there are these three tables, of course, which seem to have the greatest view of things. But about any table has pretty open. There are no windows, of course.
I like to whisper to John with air quotes. Well, I'll be distracting them by playing the game. You just survey the area, okay?
All right.
Once we're done, we'll meet up with the others. All right, let's play some blackjack.
All right, the blackjack table is here. This one.
All right.
Roll me a d20 for luck.
I'm not gonna try and rig it.
Don't worry, I got this. Also, I have playing cards as my that's it.
Proficiency.
Oh, nice.
You're
I got
doing
my-
pretty well.
I got my +4, so that'll be a 20.
Yeah, you're doing pretty well. You're winning at the blackjack table, and you know this imp is keeping you going, and the other people are looking a little unhappy about it, obviously.
All right, all right. I'd like to say, so guys and gals, what brings you to these parts of the woods?
They just most of them are just eyeing you rudely. And one says,
Well, this is
this dragonborn.
well, this is the best casino in the multiverse, obviously.
Well, I'm new here. Excuse me for my way of words. So, anyways, I don't suppose you all know. Fuck, I'm bad at small talk.
Most of them are focusing on their cards and not answering you, if that helps, because they have been in this casino a while, and you just walked up and started winning.
So, has anyone ever heard the room? Heard the saying, "Quit while you're ahead"?
They look at you.
And I like to do a quick card trick.
What are you doing?
I like to do simple, like I use one finger to flip the card in the air and effortlessly catch it back in the deck.
How would you have the deck?
The imp snatches the deck away from you and says,
No
No,
outside decks.
I pat Mistress on the shoulder and I say, careful
Wait,
not
what?
to draw attention.
Wait, what'd you call me?
"You're
I work
yeah,
for you.
yeah. You're the big client."
No, as in I meant. All right.
Oh, the imp? He just said no outside decks.
Yeah, I meant the deck that he was handing me down. You know, when they say hit me, I just picked up and flipped it.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, you're fine.
while this is happening, can I just look around? I would like to. I'll tell you my intention before you tell me if I can do whatever. Right? I want to look around, and I want to use a combination of perception and insight to try to take in not only what's going on around me, but if there's anything like people-wise that might be useful in our in our later infiltration, right? What I'm looking to pick up on is if there's any like problem people here that are causing uh problems for the security already, or that they might be paying attention to that aren't us at this point. Anything people wise or like surrounding wise that I might be able to use in aiding our further infiltration of the establishment.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll me a perception and an insight. Ooh. Yeah. You get a good look around, and the casino is alive with business. It is very busy. There are people who do look different. This was just the quickest way to fill all the tables. But you can see at this table, this orc just is, and this person here are really pissed off at each other. They are playing a game of rummy, and it looks like this person is falling for the orc's bait pretty much every single time. Like he's taking the discard pile and laying out his 3 cards, and then the orc lays down the 4th and takes the whole book. And this guy is just losing. He is shouting every time it happens, and the imp is like, "Sir, calm down. You can't shout like that in here." And the guy's like, "Fine." And he spits, and then it is a disaster waiting to happen. And over here over here at this table, this guy is just not respecting the authority of the casino whatsoever. Like, all right,
Will you ping that one more time for me?
What'd you say?
Will you ping that one more time for me? I wasn't looking at the screen when you said over here.
Absolutely.
Ah, sweet. Okay.
Yep. This guy, this long-haired fella, he is not respecting the authority of the casino whatsoever. You know, the imp is saying, "All right, everyone, please return your cards to the deck," and he's holding on to his cards, and the imp is like, "I don't want to have to get, someone less nice than me over here. Give me your cards." And he rolls his eyes and hands it to him. He's flipping the chips at the imp, saying, "Can't you be a waiter?" Just being a general nuisance.
Heard that. Okay. Hold on. Let me denote that table. Bam. Cool.
And then at this table, this person is just drunk off their mind. She is absolutely wasted.
Ah.
But that is what you're able to find out.
Sweet. All right. Cool. So I just take a note of that, and I check back in with. I won't call her Amber, but I'll check back in with Amber to see, if she's winning. If she's still on a hot streak.
Amber, go ahead and roll me another luck. You can add your playing card proficiency to that.
So that'll be a 15.
You're still doing pretty good. Let me roll the luck for the other folks. They are not doing well. You are beautiful. They rolled a 7.
Oh wow!
Okay. All right.
So,
I whisper in Amber's ear that I've looked around and seen what I could see here pretty good. When you're ready.
I nod to him.
As we walk away, Amber, I want to just whisper to you again. Maybe you could help me as we walk back around. I haven't swept magically with, my senses. Maybe you could help, or maybe I could help you detecting if there's any magic at play here in the greater vicinity.
Say again?
Maybe we could help each other detect whether or not there's some type of magic in the surroundings, like if they've warded the building with some type of magic, or if there's any other kinds of protections or anything like that, we could sweep for that as we walk back across the room. I would say.
If either of you would like to do that, you can make me an Arcana roll.
Detect magic?
Oh yeah, you can also just do detect magic if you'd like.
Yeah, see, so I was just trying to conscript you in my gathering of information.
All
Well,
right.
why don't you just do detect magic and I'll do the Arcana roll, and we'll see what we both get.
All right.
Sorry about that. Heyo.
Damn.
Nice.
You are both able to tell. Amber more so as you look around. All the card decks have magic on them, and it looks like eventually the card decks will know who's winning, and it will make their luck run out for a little
Oh,
before it kind of tries to sense when they're about to quit, and then it shoots their luck back through the roof.
fools.
Because fact, 99% of gamblers quit before they're about to hit it big.
Wait a second. So what did I win from blackjack?
You won 40 gold.
40? That's it.
It's not the high rollers table. These are the poor saps out in the normal area. Let's see.
At least I. Oh, no one becomes rich by turning down free money.
All right.
That is terrible.
You are also both able to tell that there is heavy anti-teleportation in magic everywhere.
So no one can teleport in.
That's why you all were teleported onto the train. And there is a lot of work being done to lose the feel of time on people.
Oh, I wonder how long we've been here then.
Like,
Oh yeah, I also never mentioned this. I never mentioned this, but this entire time, since this entire game, Amber had one of her eyes covered by her hair.
you all start making your way back, and I'll tell you when both of you enter the room. For now, Vezrin, Burrick, and Zoltrek, you all, having gone beforehand to the room, you see before you multiple people sitting there. You see a very large devil, very bony appearance, large wings, a stinger. This would be called a bone devil. Sitting at the table, dealing the cards. You see this sort of fox, canine-looking thing with glasses sitting next to this gray-headed, wearing a robe creature that is leaning back. You can see what looks like another devil that has a spear resting against the table and is eating something very icy looking. And then, Vezrin, you do not recognize this person, but Burrick and Zoltrick, both of you do. You see a Rakshasa, and on his cloak is a brand that you have seen before. It looks like Salavar is here. And they're all focusing on the table. They're laughing, and, this, I'm just going to call them by their actual stat block names. This Arcanoloth, which is this fox person, says, "You're making poor bets again." And this Ultraloth looks and says, "Yes, but soon enough I will win, and you will look like a fool, librarian." The Arcanoloth rolls his eyes. And then this Ultraloth looks at the Ice Devil next to him and says, "Do you mind eating a little quieter? You devils never shut up, I swear." And the Ice Devil says, "At least I'm not some cheap mercenary from Gehenna." And the Bone Devil also chuckles. "Well, at least I am not from a plane where my leader is trapped in a big block of ice." And you see all of them laugh, and Salavar's sitting back. "Ah, nice game." I believe I am about to win, but we'll see. And
I guess Salvar was the werebear, right?
Salatar was the werebear. Salavar was the Rakshasa you worked for to get the crystals back from the Dragonborns and the Kobolds.
Oh, that's right. I am not gonna say a thing. Actually, nah, I shouldn't.
Alrighty. They turn and they look.
Okay.
The Bone Devil looks at you three and says,
It appears we have new players.
and they all turn and look at you, and Zoltric and Burek, you notice when Salavar sees you, his eyes perk up a little, and he smirks just a bit.
I've got to put my finger to my mouth and say, I guess kind of. Yeah, I probably shouldn't. Otherwise, I'm gonna see it, most likely.
And then he looks at Vezran, who is dressed like a high roller.
And
Well-
I will just glide up to the table silently and put down my bet. I don't know what we're playing, by the way.
You're playing. How about a game of Rummy? Because those are the rules I know the best.
You sound like you know them a lot better than I do, actually.
I've played it a decent amount.
All right, so yeah, like I said, just glide up to the table silently. Just my face is a mask of no emotion whatsoever, and just slide a bit onto the table.
Immortal. Betting in the High Rollers game. That's new. We're used to fiends. And you see the others chuckle a little bit. Don't think we'll go easy on you.
And I don't respond at all. I don't even look at them.
Alright, the Bone Devil deals everyone in, and the game is going underway fairly swimmingly. The other four are talking amongst themselves, laughing like they've done this multiple times. Go ahead and roll me a deception roll.
Oh God, help us all.
Let me roll. Wow, they rolled an 8. And because it's a group, I'm not going to give them any bonus to their charisma, especially because they're distracted. I should technically give them disadvantage. Well, good thing they had disadvantage because their other roll was a nat 20. You are making out with books like a bandit. You know, they're laying down their set of 3 cards, assuming no one else has the 4th, and you silently lay down your 4th card and take the book, and they give you a little look like of respect from the Arcanoloth. The Ultraloth, who is this big alien-headed looking thing, scoffs. The Ice Devil just takes a bite of food angrily, and the Rakshasa, Salavar, is a bit less concerned with you and more glancing back at the 2 people who he seems to recognize.
I'm going to just glare at Salavar. Crap, I don't know how to tell him to be quiet about us without signaling at anyone else.
Alright, and as this game ends, at least this first game, you actually win, Vezran. A pretty decent sum of 3,000 gold, and the others look at the other 4 kind of give each other a knowing glance. Let's up the stakes a little bit. And as they say that, Amber and Mateo, you 2 enter into the room, and you see sitting at the table apparently a smoke alarm.
Ooh, the fire.
Hello, everyone. Hope we're not too late.
Sorry, I'm waiting for this thing to shut up.
So, you guys hear that? They finally figured out who killed Tupac.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, there we
Ew.
go. All right. You two. Oh my gosh! 1 second, I'll be right back. I gotta go check on what's making that. Oh, it's gone again. Okay, I think we're good. Apparently, cooking is and turning the fan on so it doesn't get smoke blown from the cooking into it is a little too hard these days. All right. As you enter, you of course see the Vezran sitting at the table, having the most gold in front of her. You see 3 people who you don't know. They look to be fiendish in origin, and you see Solivar, someone you do know.
Hello. Sorry we're late. I was busy playing a few games.
Yeah. Why play games out there with those idiots when you can play with the better crowd?
The Ultraloth says.
Hmm. Then I don't mind if I play with my friend here. That
Not at all. Your friend just won our last game.
good job.
And I was
Uh,
Paul.
huh?
You said I was Paul.
No, I'm Paul McCartney. You're Josephine.
Ah.
Yeah, this is my friend Josephine. You all may call me Paula.
The Arcanoloth says, and also the Ultraloth both say, we're not fans of giving out names. The Ice Stellars,
Well, I don't care. I'm
I'm
Give me your
single.
name.
They both look at you and say, not how Yugoloths work. We'll give you code names, though. I'm Eyes, and that's Magic.
Alright, I'll just call you Frank.
And Solivar sits back and says, I'm Solivar. Nice to meet you, Paula and Josephine.
Nice to meet you. So anyways, let's get into this game.
Alright. The game begins getting underway. They're playing some standard Hold'em, which is mostly luck and deception. And as it's going on, you can hear coming from the casino cheering. And eventually the cheering dies down a little. And making the way to the door. I got your whisper. Is a large creature with the bottom half of a snake and the top half of a devil. He looks a little bit weightier than you've seen in some of the statues. And he comes and says, my oh my now, I hear we have a guest in this room, or a couple of guests, who require the services of my vault.
Well, yes. That will be me.
Nice to meet you. My name is Mammon.
Name's Paula.
And the others look at him and,
Mammon, good to see you. Mammon, come down from the tower, eh?
Mama, join us, please. Bet a couple souls. It'll be fun. I'm sorry, gentlemen. I must attend to business first. Now, what is it that you have to keep safe in my vault?
Oh yes. Is this. I pull out the ruby. Is my most precious item. It was given to me by my father.
Hmm.
And I must insist my brave, strongest bodyguard John must join you on this endeavor. He's the only one I trust for such precious item.
Go ahead and roll me deception, please. It's mainly because of part of the statement, but please roll me deception.
Who's going in?
John is Mateo.
Nat 20.
Yeah. That, he might have a ungodly high bonus, but a nat 20 trumps that.
Unless he rolls nat 20 as well.
He did not. He rolled a 15
Yeah.
plus 11, so.
Oh.
You say your father gave that to you. He must have repossessed it from who I thought had it last.
Yes, you see, my father, he was a bad man. Was such a good one to his precious little girl.
I love the natural slipping into the southern accent.
What you say?
You slipped into a southern accent. I love that. That's amazing.
Our father was a bad man. Some might say a terrible one. But he was such a oh so good father to his precious little girl.
My oh my. Well, if he gave you if he gave you the Sangting Ruby, I suppose he would be. Last I remember, that was in possession of the traitor Moloch.
Well, yes, and I regret to see that you might see him in your new future.
Oh, I doubt it. Every time Moloch comes into hell, he gets stuck as an imp. One of Asmodeus's greatest jokes.
Well, seems funny.
Well,
I heard you. Now I heard you have the power to keep this safe while I'm in your fine establishment, sir.
oh, absolutely. You can even accompany me yourself along with your posse if you would so like. I can have it done.
Yes.
Clongtop, pay out our new guest as the winner, please. And you see the other four just kind of sigh a little. And it makes it so that you are the winner of the Hold'em game. And you get another 2,000 gold as the game was not allowed to run all the way to completion. And it's kind of split between you two. So Vezrin, you get another 1,000 gold, and Amber, you get 1,000.
So you mind my partner stays here and continuously do that?
Oh, please, both of you must accompany your Ruby. The game will go on without you, and I'm sure once you get back, you will be able to collect even more.
Well, thank you, kind sir. Thank you. John, AC Amber snap her finger. Bring the other two and follow along, please. If you all be oh so kind. Wait, oh so kind and kindly. Sorry. Talking southern accent makes my throat parched.
Mateo, if you're speaking, I'm not getting anything.
I didn't say anything. I just walked over.
Gotcha.
The guard's not supposed to speak.
Fair. All right. Mammon leads all of you. I gotta copy Mammon because I didn't realize he'd be leaving this map beforehand. And he leads all of you to an elevator.
Is he escorting us personally into the vault?
Yes, he is.
Uh,
At least to the
um,
elevator.
as we're
Baruch,
walking,
Brock,
I was just gonna.
sorry.
I'm sorry. I was just gonna say, as we're walking, I'd like to just pass by everyone that's with us. I have a bit of an idea, just in case we're not able to stay in the vault. But I just give everyone a look that says "Trust me," and I nick you all with my summoning dagger. Um, I nick everybody a little bit just to draw a little blood. I like to do this discreetly if possible.
All right, go ahead and roll sleight of hand, and I'll just put it again. Mammon's gotta have disadvantage on his passive perception, so.
Are you guys coming, Eric again? Echo character, not in character.
Oh, great. My Firefox is slowed down. Oh, there we go. Let's see. No, he rolled a 3 on one, and I doubt even with his bonus that gets him up there. So you are able to silently and stealthily nick people's hands and to the vault, and I'll be right back. Or he leads you to the elevator. I'll be right back.
No, but I was saying, yeah, they found a person who killed Tupac.
Who?
It was Diddy.
Are you serious or not?
Yeah, I am. P. Diddy paid someone $1 million, I think, to assassinate him.
Right. Yeah. That's a little fucked up.
Yo, can we say that?
I don't know. I hope so.
Yeah, I don't think we're popular enough right now to that someone's going to notice.
Hmm.
But like I said, yeah, they yeah. You also hear about the new Black Ops 6 thing?
I'm not looking forward to Call of Duty games anymore.
Yeah, but with this one, you can now talk. You can now use your enemies as human shields and talk to them.
I feel it's Activision is just too far down. Like it just ugh.
Honestly, it looked quite fun. A lot of people been doing some things.
I'm sorry. I'm back now. Alright, you are taken to a very large platform, and under it you can feel fire sort of holding it up, and the fire is slowly getting less and less intense to hold it up. What are you doing? You see there's some imps on the elevator just standing by, watching, and Mammon is standing there as well, just silently.
MC Mikey. MC Mikey. So, this what do you call this machine?
An elevator. Now, what brings you and your sister, partner, whatever? I never really judge. What brings you to my casino?
You call this an elevator? Personally, I would have named it a elevator. Sorry, I had to throw that one out there. I couldn't resist.
He's forcing laughter.
Like I said, she's my stepsister / lover.
Well, there were those rumors about Belial and Fiona. I won't say anything. I haven't taken my time to find out if they're true. I'm sure Asmodeus Adis knows.
Yes, yes.
But why have you come to my casino?
Well, as you know, I've heard rumors of such quiet place. So I just decided I wanted to try my hand and test the limits of my luck. To see if I can just win some more money over these. I wouldn't want to say suckers, but some of them just don't know when to quit.
That is one way of putting it. And he approaches this imp and says, "Code word, give it over." And the imp just looks a little sad and hands him a piece of paper, and he looks at it. "Thank you." And you see he lifts the imp up and just bites into him and that was good.
What? What the hell is that? Oh,
Ow, ow, ow. Ooh, ooh, I moved my neck wrong. He looks at you. Chatty one, aren't you?
I'm so sorry for that. He's new. I just employed him. John, you know what to do.
I walk over and I take Burke over to the corner over here. Near Burke. And I just look at him and I'm like, I put my hand on his shoulder and I'm like, hey man, you're putting me in a tough spot here. Your sister got you hired here, and we're really doing you a favor, all right? We're not supposed to talk to the higher ups, all right? This guy, you see this guy? Look at him. He's got a snake bottom and a demon top. You're not supposed to be talking to that guy, all right? I really don't want to have to say this to you again, all right? Just get back
rock
over there.
dog. Oh,
All right, don't disappoint your sister, man. Don't do that. And I
Yeah.
and I give Amber a nod, and I nodded Mesmer as well. Sorry about that.
I wanna go over to Mateo and tell him something.
What?
What do you tell him?
I go over to Mateo and I look at Mammon and then back at Mateo. I'm like, this is what greed does to you. Do not be greedy.
What?
Don't be.
I just look confused. Like,
Well, I mean, we've got Mammon over here, snake body, devil top. All right, you've got a good leader of your help there, don't you?
Yes. Now, John, remember, later, make sure to give him the 10 beatings. There.
I just give you a curt nod.
Oh, I do so hope that if you want to get really good pain, you go down a layer if you're able to. I know it's hard for mortals, but in Phlogothos they've got fires, pits. It's amazing.
Yes, but it's just that John has this special thing about him.
All right, and finally you feel the flame die down under you, and I'll focus ping you guys where you should be. And Memon says, "Now I need to go and attend to my casino, but trust," and he pulls a lever and you see this first door lower, and you see two bearded devils, "that my workers will handle you just fine." And he walks over to him and he speaks a word in Infernal.
Can I hear it?
Go ahead, roll perception.
Does anybody have any type of guidance they could give me?
Lucky.
Oh, word. Okay.
Can I also roll perception?
I don't know nothing.
If you would like to.
Maybe not. Maybe save your lucky. Actually, I perceive everything.
Huh?
All right, Mateo. You are able to hear. He speaks the word in Infernal for bananas.
Hmm.
I
And
don't. Well, I guess maybe I would know that it's. I don't think I don't speak.
okay, then you
Infernal.
just you hear, you know what it sound, you know what the word sounds
Right.
like. You got the important part. You don't need to know that it's bananas.
Oh, I wonder what this demonic word means. I think in my head here. I said, never mind.
All right. Let me move you.
I got a 6 for my perception.
You
Oh
think
no.
you think that a different word was said. You think that the infernal word for oranges was said.
Uh,
I just remembered I have comprehend languages.
You unless you want to roll perception, but you could ask Mateo what was said, and then if he makes the sound that he heard, you would be able to know what.
Oh yeah.
All right, I like to activate comprehend languages and tell what he sound.
I yeah, no doubt. I I regurgitate the demonic.
Yeah. And you hear it, it's just like he just said bananas.
Yeah, that's bananas.
Oh wow, that's not what I was expecting. I thought it was gonna be like, yeah, all infidels or something. I don't know.
As you move
Yeah,
forward, you see the
perfectly
bearded
honest.
devils, the spikes and the flames retract. And they look at you and they say,
You can hand us the ruby now.
All right, out of game. What now?
Kill them and enter the vault.
I think we convinced them to let us actually step into the vault as the next step, and then, we once we've got them in there, once we're in there, we take them.
You said there was holes where spikes would come out, right?
you are currently standing over them, and you see the spikes in the center of the room have retracted, and the flames have also retracted.
I like to pretend to trip and kneel down and gently sit a bead down there.
Okay.
I like to say, "Oh no, I dropped a few beads. Some those were too expensive." I like to say it not as if it was too expensive. I like to say it as if it's going to take forever for me to get another one.
You see the bearded devils roll their eyes, and one of them says,
I'll get it.
No, that's okay.
It's
I need
fine.
one.
Stupid frickin' rules. Service the customers. Make the guests feel good, and then they spend more money, and then maybe I'll get their souls back.
And he goes to pick it up. Is it one of the lightning bolt beads?
Nope.
Is it? Oh,
Um,
is it one of
Oh,
these
relax.
smoke bomb beads that you
No.
put? Guiding bolt.
Should I?
Well, what is it? I need to know what it is.
mhm.
I kind of pack that thing with you know cone of cold.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I like to say before he picks up, I suggest you don't touch it.
He stops.
Why is that?
It was just something I picked up from my father. He said, always be ready, he said. You never know what could happen, he said. You know how it is with parents. Always wanting you to be safe. So so whenever I was young, he always forced me to wear these beads, which he said, if anyone else touches, could. Well, honestly, I don't know. But all he said was, don't let anyone else touch it, or something bad would happen.
Okay.
So, could be real, could be not. Either way, I suggest you don't touch it, just in case.
Alright.
And
I say, alright, we can have the ruby now, and we can take it into the vault.
I'm afraid the mistress would like if Paula would like if we accompanied it ourselves to the ruby. She doesn't like for other people to touch it. You see, it's a matter of, well, very dear and important to her.
he walks up to the next door.
We'll accompany into this next room, then we're shutting the door as protocol states.
Of course, of course.
And they say the code word, and you see the next door drop, and you see a large minotaur looking man standing in front of what you can only presume to be the last door. And he shuts off the traps that were there. Are these the who are these?
They're guests, they've got a ruby for the vault.
Come with me. I will take you into vault. You touch a
Thank you,
single
sir.
gold of Lord Mammon's, I will kill you myself.
I know there's a lot of us. Would you like to have your security follow us in as well?
As if I need them.
No
Ah.
disrespect, sorry, sir.
I am
Security guy
Mammon's
myself.
right-hand man for a reason. They are not
I
even
do not-
allowed in the main vault.
Adjustment. Okay.
Alright, he walks forward and he opens the final door. Sorry, I gotta move you guys around a little bit. Presume all of you are behind him. And he walks in and says, Alright, bring in the ruby. And you can see sitting on this pile of gold is in fact a golden snake skull.
Quick question. Are out of game? I think it's time.
Really quick, does anyone have a hold monster or something?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have Old Monster, and I'm sure Amber does as well.
Yeah, I also have band.
Yeah, I want to. Oh, okay, yeah. I was gonna
Huh?
feed him my bag of beads and kick him in the mouth.
What about my shotgun? You don't want to use it?
Yeah, fair. I could probably use that instead.
We probably don't want to be too loud because there are two guards uh, out there that could, um, you know.
I mean,
We probably
if
could banish him then.
if only I didn't pretend to trip and sit down a few traps in their traps.
How loud are your traps? But I guess we're having this conversation. Maybe
Well-
it's a little meta to be discussing it this deeply in the middle of.
We're out of game, but You're currently standing over where I just said code of code. Goji?
The vault is 200 feet down. I'll tell you. You would all know that.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Oh.
Sweet.
So I can just set off the cone of cold, take out the 2 guards, and I can just use hold monster. And you guys just shove the beads in the mouth and kick him in the face.
Wait. Would I be able to throw the hunter's trap at one of their faces?
Yes.
What? At one of the guards?
Yeah.
We're already in the vault with the Minotaur. We're just kind of meta having this conversation at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if they're still surviving, you could even throw it at the Minotaur's face.
Would 40 beads in his mouth kill him
Well, let me look up guiding bolt.
if they all explode simultaneously?
Actually, not
You gotta
really.
get him in there first. He could.
Yo, I just
Yeah,
realized
fair.
something.
If we like killed the guards or something, and then if I threw the hunter's trap at the Minotaur's face, it could blind him possibly.
True.
Yo, I just realized something. Pour some holy water in there with it. Turn to cinnamon bead toast crunch.
Where's the
Wash that,
milk?
wash that suck down like it's milk.
All right.
Make sure if he survives, he's not recovering.
Wait, what do we do with the guards?
I got the remote control. I got the cone of cold. Should be able to deal with them for a little while.
Okay, because the first thing I would like to do before dealing with the guards is throw the hunter's trap so he doesn't suspect it.
What do you mean?
All right.
How are you
Because
gonna really get
he doesn't
first
know what's
crash
happening.
down?
So if we like throw the hunter's trap like at his face, like where his eyes are, then he won't be
Oh,
suspected. So he'll be blinded.
the Minotaur?
Yeah.
Back
Oh,
away.
okay. I thought you meant the guards. I was like, we're just in the hallway with these guards.
Okay. Can I throw it?
Yeah, back in game, he's still got his hand out for the ruby, and Zoltric, you just whip it at his face. Go ahead and roll me strength or dex is what I'm gonna ask for.
Secret MVP.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah.
You have advantage, by the way, because he's not expecting it.
Who would be?
Yeah.
Honestly,
Okay, I'll roll.
I'd be hella surprised if somebody just whopped a hunter strap out of nowhere and just clamped it on my face.
Ooh,
Tricks
I
off.
rolled a 22.
Oh my gosh! Yes, that hits. All right, and I'll just roll a d12 for the damage real quick. That went behind my laptop, so that's fine. Oh, 6. Okay. All right, and the hunter's trap lands in his eyes, and he is just utterly shocked at what is going on right now. What are you doing, guards? Signal me.
I activate cone of cold.
On them? Okay. Go ahead and roll that for both of them.
Oh, let's see. Cone of cold. That will be 30 damage.
There it is. All right.
Did I miss anything important? I was gone for a few minutes.
I thought you
They-
were gonna hold monster.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the cone of cold were the beads doing that. Let's see. They roll a 5, so they take the whole damage. And let's see. Let's look at their other con save, which I'm betting you that does not succeed, or I can just make it not succeed if we really don't want to deal with them. But I bet you it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't succeed. And they fall unconscious. You can hear their bodies just fall. That you just hear, what the?
You pull out my staff and I just slam on the ground, casting Hold Monster.
On Bale.
Yep.
What's the save?
It's a Wisdom save.
Alrighty, let me roll that.
So that was like silvery barbs.
Alright. 25.
25?
Does a 25 beat your spell save DC?
Well, I mean, it's a 16, so lucky.
Also,
12?
since we know that this, can we do something, or are we gonna go straight into initiative?
You guys can all have a surprise round as he's held. What are you?
I'm gonna try pry open his mouth while I have like the bag of beads, the guiding bolt beads.
See, that's the funny thing about Hold Monster. It's just paralysis, so you're able to just easily. It's not like they freeze in time. You're able to just easily just pry his mouth open.
I'm gonna like stuff the bag as much as I get into his mouth.
Alrighty. Zoltric has done something. Amber has done something. I'm gonna count that pouring the beads as an action, Burrick.
Alright.
Vezrin, what are you doing?
Hit him in the jaw.
Nah.
I'm
That's
sorry,
not enough.
I'm a tiny bit lost.
It's all good. So you all went into the vault with Bale. Zoltric, the Dragonborn, threw a hunter's trap at his face, blinding him for a little bit. He was utterly shocked, ripped it off, shouted at the guards. Amber's beads of cone of cold that she had prepared went off and knocked out both guards. And then, because she still had an action for her, because the cone of colds were prepared beforehand, she casted Hold Monster on him. Burrick has dumped multiple beads of guiding bolt into his mouth, and he is currently held.
Pour holy water down his throat.
Up to her, whatever she wants to do.
I'm sorry, what was the
What?
suggestion?
Punch him in the mouth. Break all the beads.
Punch my party mate in the mouth? Why would I do?
Punching
No,
Bale,
the devil.
who is who is a large minotaur-like devil who is standing in front of you. I'll make sure to focus, Ping.
We're gonna
Yes,
blow his head off with
the
radiant
enemy.
energy. Oh,
It's all good.
yeah.
The enemy, yeah. Yeah.
You don't have to punch him. I'm good at punching, by the way. You can do whatever you want.
I'm not gonna punch him. I'm gonna sacred flame him.
There you go.
Oh, he can't make that deck save because he's paralyzed.
Hey.
And it
I'm gonna cook up to a crisp.
melts away his flesh. It smells like nice barbecue. And it does twice as much damage as you'd expect it to do on any normal creature. And because he's paralyzed, he can't scream, but you see the flesh just being seared with holy, sacred flame. And, you know, it smells like a nice barbecue.
Delicious.
All right, that is your surprise action. Mateo, what are you doing?
Well, sensing that deck saves will be our friend here because, you know, we've got a good hold. I see the hold monster go up. I'm going to I've
Oh,
got
yeah.
my.
We weren't really supposed to kill this guy.
We weren't.
Honestly, for a challenge rating 19, he's got really low health, so you're probably going to kill him.
Yeah, well, cool. I was gonna walk up and I think I can still cast lightning bolt while I'm concentrating on telekinesis.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
lightning bolt is not concentration.
Sorry, I've got my screen really small. I'm working on a single screen today.
Oh, good.
All right, yeah. So I'm gonna just walk up to him, and I guess I will use. Yeah, yeah. I'll attack him with a lightning bolt. I'll just kind of burn one down, and I basically will just point it straight down into the ground. I'll like step up in the air. You know what I mean? Get right over top of him and just blast it straight down.
Are you trying to hit the beads in his mouth?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him right in the face. So like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get right up over top of him, and I'm just gonna shoot the lightning bolt straight down into his face.
All right, go ahead and roll your lightning bolt damage, and then I'll have to roll the beads because there's 40 of them.
Yeah.
This poor guy.
Did I go too far with this?
Well, I mean,
No, it's perfect.
it's all right. Go ahead and roll the lightning bolt damage, and I'll subtract that first before everyone's favorite second in command gets turned into. It's 31. The lightning conducts. I forgot to check if he was resistant. That was what I was looking for, and I wasn't even looking.
Oh no,
Okay.
is he gonna be resistant to lightning? I'm trying
He's
to think
not.
something good.
As
I
it,
was gonna do Tasha's magnet.
it shoots down him, and as you see as it hits the beads, all one bead breaks a little, and that breaks another, and breaks another, and breaks another, and it all starts cascading. And I need to do slash roll. Roll 20 might die.
Damn!
Okay, so that's doubled because it's radiant. Let's just see, 1,000.
Well, you definitely got
1,046. Okay, so he has a negative 924 health, which technically speaking, if he starts his turn, the only way he could die is if he starts his turn with 0 or less health and doesn't regenerate because he took cold or radiant in the previous round, which he did. So yeah, he's dead.
He's trying to
I'm pretty sure.
we just go on this guy.
Are you disappointed for what we just did?
Not disappointed in any way.
I'm pretty sure he's so dead now.
Oh yeah, he's instantly vaporized. You just see this blinding light as you just, and it smells like the best barbecue you've ever. It overwrites the hellish like rank smell that was here before, and it just smells like the finest barbecue you have ever smelled. Like someone just instantly cooked an entire giant cow so well that there's nothing even left.
I hope that doesn't go up the vents to the casino.
I'm pretty sure if they do, he's gonna start cooking minotaurs.
Well, I start collecting the gold. I let the bag do its thing. Does it just like suck it in, or do we have to like
Yeah,
eat it?
it starts pouring gold in. The gold from the other rooms.
Turn the thing inside out and rub it on the gold.
Yeah, it's just.
I feel so proud right now.
Can I look around for this snakehead?
It is sitting on this pile of gold.
I just walk up to it and I just start to wail on it as hard as I possibly can.
Go ahead and roll. You're gonna hit. It's an inanimate object.
Yeah, I just roll a bunch of booming blades. Yeah,
All right.
I'm just gonna keep beating on.
go ahead and roll your damage. I know there's not. Well, you could just roll the. Oh yeah, just do that. Let's see. 15.
I've got a bit more damage on there from. It's like I'm concentrating on telekinesis. What level spell is that? I'm sorry. I should have just turned this on before, but I didn't have it set up for this level. So telekinesis is 5th level, so it's 5 plus 5 to each attack.
He's
20, 19, 39, or 39 now. 10 plus 4, 17
Actually, I
plus
think
22. 61 is what I believe that total is.
Hold on real quick. I think I might have lied to you. I think it's double the speed.
So even higher.
It's like, I'm checking right now, though.
All right.
Hey, Goji, can I just bang us from buying more beads?
Yes.
I mean,
Good.
she said
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
it's twice
banned
the
to buy
level.
more beads.
All right.
Ban us
Really?
from buying more. Ban us from buying more beads.
Or what about
Check
the
out.
5 I load in those shells?
Just a little bit. I only took like 10 out before putting the bag in my mouth. I still have 40 of the beads. I got 40. I still have 10 of the beads.
I still think 120 d6 would have ended his life, so we don't have to worry about those semantics.
Yeah.
Did we get like this Bob dude in the pub like last time?
He is. If you ring his bell, he can. Yeah. You guys worked for him last time. You recovered his safe.
So is he gonna be our exit plan?
Well,
Bob?
the Horn Devil once you guys like give him essentially just like a sending spell that you're done, he'll relieve the magic that's keeping you in Minoros.
Well, I guess you better work quick then, in case like the people get alerted. Oh, I might. Can I kill the 2 guards first that are knocked out, just to make sure?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you need me to roll or?
They're unconscious. They're not getting up anytime soon.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kill them.
We gotta stop obliterating people.
This one felt good.
This one felt really good.
Wait,
Do I need to keep
did
wailing
you
on this
already
thing?
obliterate them, or can I do something?
There's literally nothing left of Bale.
No, I meant
The guards are probably just decapitated.
Yeah.
Do they have horns?
Yes.
Could I chop one off and keep it?
Yeah, totally.
Everybody's taking trophies now.
All right, that is.
No, because if you like hollow out the inside of the horn, I think he's gonna use it as like a cup.
Nice. Did you get that correct damage for me? Is it 61 or is it 77 total?
It was double the spell's level, so it would have been 10 for each hit.
Yeah, 77 total then. Yeah, you are able to send a large crack down this thing. And
Do the skulls with it?
Yeah, the snake skull. And it shatters. And you see pouring out soul after soul after soul after soul. And as the rest of the party is finished cleaning up all the gold, you can hear, even though you're 200 feet down, you can hear the most angry, loudest, ready to slaughter. What?
Yeah, guys, I wanted to say something before you did it. Maybe you should, I don't know, don't break the glass that's really connected to him via souls. I'm pretty sure you
I'd
can.
teleport us out of the vault with the summoning dagger.
Ah, you let it
Just
fall.
seems a little.
Do you all believe in
Yeah.
yourselves?
We believe.
Yeah, sure.
And
Look, I'm
then,
popcorn.
so can't we just have this guy teleport us out of here? It seemed like the anti-teleportation was really just
It was just for N.
for in. So
Yeah.
we could in theory just leave right now, which I say we do.
Yeah.
Drop the coin.
Mhm.
Someone put the coin.
All right. And as you do, you all suddenly blink back to the pub. And you see this horn devil is kind of sitting across a table, and the imp is dropping grapes into his mouth. Oh. Well, thank you, gentlemen. That is not his voice. That's Mammon. I gotta find George Clooney again.
Wait, did I get to keep my horn cups?
Absolutely. Yeah, you have it on your person. And
Also, do we still smell like
the barbecue?
yeah?
Yep. What's that smell?
It's his right hand man. We kind of cooked him.
Oh my goodness. Well, at least he doesn't know it was me.
Tasty
Yeah,
for steak.
Radiant energy. But we nuked him. But I guess nuke isn't a word in this universe.
Obliterated.
We obliterated him with radiant energy.
Glad I was. I keep slipping into Mammon. Glad I was the one conscripting you then.
Well, as to our payment and the cut of gold, it seemed like quite a lot. I'm sure you could spare with a couple thousand each.
A couple thousand. I think I will be just fine with giving each of you 2,000 gold per person. I will, of course, keep the rest of the 184 million gold for myself.
Before we go, may I have your name?
My name?
Your full name.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Oh god. Yeah, this is not gonna go on.
Well, the horned devil stuff. Okay, he didn't roll a nat 1. He rolled an 18 on the dice, and I think that might be higher. So he just looks at you. And just like you're like, can I have your name? How about this? If you sign this contract right here, I will give you my name. Don't feel the need to read it. Just sign the contract.
He's going to purposely misspell his name.
It's a trick.
Wait, will that work? Will that work if I purposely misspell my name?
Go ahead and roll Insight Arcana something.
Probably Insight Expanding Arcana.
Fair.
Where is Insight? There it is.
You're not sure.
Just in case I'm not gonna sign it.
Alright, you just... What you waiting for? An invitation? Go ahead and sign it, buddy.
I know devils are always up to some kind of trickery. You're probably gonna make me become a warlock or something.
Fine. Guess you won't be getting my name then.
It's not worth it.
Since like this Bob dude, he's like a magical like shop dude, right?
Yes.
Can I like get something from him?
Absolutely. The Horn Devil is going to, real quick, before you talk to Bob, he's going to portion out the gold. You each get 2,000 gold. And he says, how about...
I actually wanted to say something to the Horned Devil.
What would you like?
Before he portioned out the gold, I was going to ask Amber to help me convince him to give us a little more gold. I was
Alright.
about to
I'm
be
gonna
like,
just
Amber,
do that.
help me against this guy. He seems like it seems like a small cut of what was a big score for him. He needs some convincing in doling out proper, you know. We did something pretty big for him just now in robbing all this gold for him. I think he could at least come off of maybe four plus a little you know, a little item furnishment from our friend Bob for such a large score.
Alright, come on.
All right. Whoever wants to roll persuasion, you have advantage.
I think I have the best persuasion. I got
You
plus
are.
8.
You are a sorcerer.
I give him the like persuading words, but Amber comes up and I call her over for like a menacing presence.
Alright, so I'll be a 25 and not 20, that's 20. 24.
No.
You know what's funnier than 24? 25. Okay. He doesn't have any skills, so it's just his charisma, which is just a plus. Oh. He did roll a 13, but that is not high enough. Well, he has the saving throw, which, yeah, no, that still doesn't put him above that. And he's challenge rating 11. Jeez. Alright, he's fine. You can all have 4,000 gold, and I'll treat you a draconic friend to a free. I'll pay for an item from that hobgoblin.
Ah, yes. I was looking at a special brand anyway, so I'm totally glad you could help me out with that. What I'm not like up to any trickery. What you can just give me a code name, Mr. Horned Devil. May want to see you again.
You can call me. Slight Tooth.
Slight Tooth, may I have some of your blood? I have a nifty way of summoning people, and if I have need of you again.
He looks. And says, what is it?
I just show him my dagger. If I put a
Well,
little bit of your blood. Oh wait, that's not how it works. It
yeah,
has to be a believer. Okay,
yeah.
never mind.
Since
Never
all of you
mind.
believed in yourself, he says, if you used my blood, you'd probably be summoning Bell. Not Bell. Bell. He was the archdevil of Avernus.
That will
Like,
probably not be good.
But, I mean, if you still want it, it's yours.
Uh, you know what? Honestly, I'll take it. I do a lot of research. Maybe I will be able to summon you at some point.
Alright, he pricks his hand with the fork and bleeds into a vial and hands it to you. He then walks over to Bob Noblin. What can I do you for? Give me the brand and then get me whatever that Dragonborn wants. And Bob Noblin hands him the brand, and he tosses the gold at Bob Noblin. Here's 6.
Hey,
Keep
don't be
whatever
rude
you
to
need.
Bob. Don't be rude to me.
And Zoltrick. Bob Noblin looks at you. What can I do you for?
Could I get like, what kind of rings are there?
Oh, I've got rings galore. I have rings that can do anything. What do you like to do?
Sonny, you don't. Sonny's getting kind of okay, so a ring for protection.
Ah. Simple ring for protection. I can get you that. How about a ring of protection that, let's just say, if you had to put the number that it was for you to be hit on a scale, it would make this number 5 more higher. It's a +5 ring of protection.
I'll take it.
Oh god.
Alright, he flips it to you. That's gonna be 10,000 gold, big fella. And the Slight Tooth just drops a bag. There's 10,000 in there.
Say, sir, I got a question.
Yes.
How much is it for, you say you pretty much have every magic item available?
Oh, Bob Noblin, sorry. That I do.
How much is it for a staff of the Magi?
I have to look up the staff of the Magi. A million gold. Bob Noblin looks at you calmly after saying that.
That's the devil.
The Horn Devil just gives you the sternest, most "I am not paying for that" look you've ever seen.
Waiting to see that.
Barack just laughs at him.
All right, how much is it for a dragon egg?
Dragon egg. Well, I can get a dragon egg for you. That is, let's see. We'd start with a down payment of 2,000 gold for me going to find the dragon egg. And then, depending on how hard it is, you pay me more, and we'll see where it goes from there.
I look at the giant demon with the looks. You know the look.
Oh no.
I'll cover the down payment. And he takes a bag and he angrily chucks it at Bob Noblin, and Bob Noblin ducks under the bar. Jeez!
Before I actually reaches goes near him, I cast levitate.
On the bag.
Yep.
Whoa! Jeez!
Stopping it in midair and gently singing in his hands.
He grabs it. Thanks.
Can it? I would like a blue one.
I'll see what I can do. And the devil says, "I'm leaving now."
All right.
He holds his head in his hands and he
Good riddance.
snaps
sorry.
his fingers and poofs away in a cloud of red smoke.
And make sure not to
So
grab
we'll be-
none of my cousins.
We'll be destroying and robbing this guy at some point, right? I've got his blood.
Maybe not.
Alright. Real quick, since he did make an appearance this session, might as well have a little bit of continuity. You see walking in is Solivar.
Continuity.
Ah! My workers, I recognized you all, except for the new one.
Yes, it's me, John Jacob.
What you want, Calavar?
Just wondering why you were in the casino as well.
None of your business.
We just won a little bit of money. We heard it was a lucrative place to gamble. You know, we do a lot of work these days, so it was nice to relax and have some winnings. You just have to play a bit of dress up in those kind of places so people take you seriously, you know? It's like, if we just walked in, my clothes are kind of ratty, you know, my armor is really old, and it's like, if you try to be taken seriously, even if you have money in those places, you know, it's, look at you. Would you take us seriously?
No.
Why? Did something interesting happen at the casino?
Oh, just that, the gold I was supposed to win, never showed up.
And how much gold was that?
No, it doesn't really matter, I didn't win it.
Fair enough.
Said that, something happened. They had no gold to give.
What? Like, huh. And you think they could make a lot of money by scamming a lot of people?
They do. Mammon seemed very upset. I would not be one to cross him.
Does he know who probably did it?
Well, he said that some mortal he let down to his vault, but he'll find out eventually. At least he thinks so.
I turn to Bob Noblin and I walk over here and I say, "Hey, Bob, how much for you got anything like uh makeup and disguise kit that would magically allow me to create a non-magical disguise?"
Well, that depends. I'm really going to have to, and then you see him blink out of existence. Well, not out of
Oh, no.
existence. But it's like the same thing that happens when you guys have ringed the bell, and he's just appeared.
I got someone ring the bell and stop.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to go to the shop.
Can I go to Cramlick at the bar?
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk to Cramlick.
What do you say to him?
I'm asking him how he's been since like getting a therapist.
Better, better.
Do you appreciate getting that therapist?
It's not bad.
I give him a pat on the back.
He seems warm to it.
I say it seems tough, but it's gonna get better. Don't worry.
Thank you, kid. Thank you.
Wait, how old is Cramlick?
He's not young, that's for sure. He's definitely past his prime, whatever that is for bugbears.
I think mine is just like in the like older adult.
Yeah.
Or, like older adult is what his Ultric is, because he's like an adult, but he's like a bit normal than normal adults. I don't know the age range for
Dragonborn, they mature at 15, and their average death age is 80.
Is he should probably be at 50 or 60.
All right. So instead of saying Q, says
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, because I feel like Zoltric, because he's like he cares about like good stuff, and I feel like he's generally older than most.
Alrighty. And as you all sit down, Salavar leaves. Whoever that mortal is, should watch their back. And he leaves the bar. And you all sit down again at the pub, enjoying your new 4,000 gold. And as you check your pouches, you find glasses of water from the river Styx. I would like to thank everyone for watching. Sorry, what do you say, Burke?
I got it. What can you do with water from the river Styx?
Well, if you try to cast ceremony and make holy water with it, it makes unholy water, which you can use for desecration if you so choose. You can also use it because those who fall in the river Styx lose all their memory. You could use it to make someone lose memory if you splash them with it.
I wonder how much it would
like
sell
a
for to
certain
Bob.
demon who knows that you robbed them. Devil.
All right. And I would like to thank everyone for watching, thank everyone for playing, and have a nice night.